Arsenal refused to lose, fall behind in the second half against Southampton, but they come back with Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz, and Martinelli, who is back on the score sheet. What a performance in that. After the 55 minutes, after the 55th minute by Arsenal, they refused to lose. 30 games unbeaten, if I'm not mistaken. And what a performance by Bukayo Saka. Changes by Mikel Arteta to save the game. He tried to rotate in the beginning of the game. It didn't work out. He didn't have a great game. We'll analyze that game. Arsenal 3, Southampton 1, to keep within touching distance with Man City, who won on the other hand with Doku and Kovacic 2 goals, 3-2 against Fulham. And Liverpool, who won earlier 1-0 against Crystal Palace away. But Arsenal, to be honest, a lot of people started saying they're going to lose this game. They didn't have a good half. But Bukayo Saka clutch. Kai Havertz, what a goal by Kai Havertz. What a left foot shot. Hit that like button. If you're here, make sure to hit that like button. Helps the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments section as well about this analysis of this game. Premier League game before the international break. They could have lost their head. They could have lost their heads, Arsenal. But brilliant win by them. Brilliant performance. I think it's a 10 by 10 performance by Bukayo Saka. 2 assists, 1 goal. Nothing short of a clutch player again. Bukayo Saka putting up the numbers. Everyone is doubting him. I think Bukayo Saka is becoming, from the right side, one of the most established right wingers in the world. There are a lot of players in the Premier League as well that they're clutch for their teams. But Arsenal needed Bukayo Saka today. That pass to Kai Havertz. Of course, I'm not taking anything away from the brilliant finish by Kai Havertz for the goal. What a finish by the left foot to hit the post. Ramsdale had no chance in the goal for Southampton. Kai Havertz now 7 home games in a row scoring. Great performance after the 55 minutes. And I know that there are a lot of negatives. A lot of Arsenal fans in the first half started doubting the performances. But that is a lot of changes that happened. Jorginho, Gabriel Jesus, Raheem Sterling, who was an absolutely abysmal performance in the first half for Arsenal before being taken off for Martinelli, who scored a brilliant far post goal. Brilliant finish and a brilliant run by Martinelli in the far post, and a brilliant cross by Bukayo Saka. But Arsenal, starting slow like last season, winning games, maybe they got like about 40, 35 minutes with a brilliant performance, but the first 55 minutes were not great. Southampton insist to play from the back. Arsenal, in the first half, they pressed them. They absolutely have authority on the game. But I thought that the first half, they weren't clinical. They weren't creating enough clear-cut chances. They weren't creating enough from the side. They weren't creating enough from the middle, apart from Thomas Partey's shot, who fell to Raheem Sterling, and then it was clear to a corner kick. But I'm not taking anything away from Southampton performance, who was good. Southampton performance was good. They went ahead. Brilliant goal, in my opinion, for Southampton. But Arsenal, again, prove Arsenal that they are always in the game. 1-0 down, they're always in the game. They knocked on the door 3 minutes after the goal that was scored by Southampton. Arsenal come back with the Havertz goal. And Martinelli's goal. After Martinelli scored, you knew that Arsenal will win this game. You knew that Southampton are not going to come back. There was that corner. I thought it was a clear free kick by Neil Armstrong on David Raya. I know it hit the post, but I thought that it was a clear free kick. They tried to do the dark arts, or whatever you want to call it, the Arsenal technique of putting corners, but it didn't work out because I thought it was a clear, it would have been pulled back for a free kick. But Gabriel Martinelli, we need to speak a little bit about Gabriel Martinelli, who put Arsenal ahead 2-1, as you can see in front of you. I have to say that Gabriel Martinelli, with this new way of him being very close to the goal, is becoming very dangerous on that left side. He is reviving that left side of Arsenal. Credit to Arteta for sticking to his man. He had not a great start to the season, but now look at him scoring goals. Over the past 3 games, he scored about 2 goals or 3 goals, if I'm not mistaken. But that finish in the far post with the left foot was magnificent by him. Of course, Bukayo Saka is the superstar of Arsenal. We have to admit that Bukayo Saka is the superstar for this Arsenal team. 2 assists and 1 goal today. Just to put the cherry on the top with that final goal that he scored with the right foot. But the mistake, of course, from Southampton. But a fantastic finish by him. But this Arsenal team are not going anywhere. A lot of people doubted them. I don't think they are going anywhere. I don't think they are going anywhere, Arsenal. They're going to stay in this race. And they're going to put pressure. And a lot of people putting them as favorites to win the Premier League. I think they have as an equal chance of a Man City, in my opinion. Maybe if they are ahead of Man City, we'll see when Odegaard comes back. If Odegaard comes back, and they have Mikel Merino now, Havertz is scoring, Bukayo Saka is doing this, what he's doing. He has been doing this since the beginning of the season, Bukayo Saka. This guy, Bukayo Saka, oh, he doesn't take on his man. He doesn't dribble enough, but he's creating enough chances in the game. His delivery from corners are brilliant. And his dribbling inside the left foot. He set up Thomas Partey for the shot. He actually set up the only clear-cut chance for Arsenal in the first half. Nothing short of a brilliant player that is developing and learning. Of course, he's not that old. He's 23 years old. He's not even hit his peak yet. Bukayo Saka. I've been saying this, that Bukayo Saka as a touchline winger is an amazing football player. Every team in the world would love to have a Bukayo Saka as their right winger. And I mean it. Every single team would like to have a Bukayo Saka, because even if you can, you look at the game and you don't think he's affecting the game, he's actually affecting the game by the runs, by the short passes, by the deliveries, by the crosses. He is affecting the game. And if you don't see it, you are blinded by hate for Bukayo Saka. But Arsenal, brilliant comeback. 3 goals in the second half. Of course, after falling behind, they're not going anywhere. Emphatic, I'm going to say this is emphatic win now before the international break. Now they can go and relax in the international break. Arteta can work on if they have some deficiencies in defense where they are conceding some goals here and there. But their attack is today in the second half, they were very, very good. They were lethal. Maybe Arteta need to work with the Gabriel Jesus, with the Raheem Sterling, to improve the rotation a little bit, because the games are going to come thick and fast after the international break with Champions League. But emphatic win by Arsenal. Brilliant by them. Fantastic performance by Bukayo Saka. Great goal by Kai Havertz, which is something I have to admit here. Hit that like button if you're here. We'll see you guys in the reaction later. If you haven't watched our live videos, click that notification bell, because we go live every day, talk about the games, analyze the football games of the Premier League. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you guys later.